that's our most important thing when you come to work, is your patient.
Just being a nurse is so rewarding every day that I'm here.
Just the general attitude that's carried here at Provena is definitely family.
Working in the emergency department does offer a variety. All different age groups, all different disease processes. I've been there 22 years and I'm still learning. Our department is a 22-bed unit. When I first interviewed years ago, they had, I think, 2 other openings in the hospital, and they asked me to interview in the emergency department, and I hadn't really considered it being a new grad. But they said, oh, we have a very good orientation process, and go ahead and interview. And when I did, it just seemed exciting to me, and they really encouraged me to go for it, so to speak. And so I did, and I've been here ever since, and I do love it.
I work in the Therapy Services Department here at Provena, and this is the best group of people I have ever worked with. We have such super camaraderie in our department, and they're very professional, yet our mission is to help our patients, and that is our definite goal, and our priority is to help our patients, and we enjoy it, and it shows that we enjoy it. Our patients love coming to the outpatient therapy department, and therefore sometimes it's hard to discharge them, but they enjoy our department, and we are there to help people, and they are helped, and it's really a positive and a good feeling that they can walk out. When they came in a wheelchair or something, they're able to walk out and they just feel great, and it's a really good, it's a good feeling for us too that we were able to help them, and that's our mission and our goal, and we've accomplished it.
Our pharmacy department is a little unique from what I've observed in other hospitals. We have a very strong family, I guess you would call, atmosphere. Not only do individuals work together, but a lot of them spend time together outside of the facility. I'd like to consider our pharmacy, our department, empowers individuals to make change. In recent evals, I've told all my staff that I never want to hear them sit down in my office and say that they feel like they're boxed in, like they can't do anything, because we strongly encourage them to, if they see something that needs to happen, we want to give them the tools and resources to make that happen.
I'm a radiological technologist. I'm in diagnostic radiology. It's kind of the core of an imaging department. It's usually where everybody starts. And a lot of people choose to go on. They go ultrasound, radiation therapy, CT, MRI. They're all places that you can go. I chose X-ray because it had physics. But I had a great high school physics teacher. And I got into the field about 33 years ago. In my department, the atmosphere can change on a dime, which is something else I love. There's no usual days in an X-ray department. But when you get to the end of a day like that and you're like, all my pictures were beautiful, all my patients were happy, the doctors I was giving the patients in the films to were pleased with what I did. It's a good feeling at the end of a day like that.
Oncology is both medical and radiation. IMRT, IGRT, these are those things that make radiation so much safer and more patient appealing. Not only does it make the treatment more safe, but more effective as well. We're involved in clinical trials, and with that I have 3 oncology nurses, 3 certified oncology nurses. We have 3 radiation therapists as well. Likewise, we have them, one has more than 20 years of experience, and one has 5 years experience. I think when you're dealing with patients with cancer, I think it's important that everyone is compassionate, is sensitive to patients' needs. Not only do you want to offer them the best of therapy, but it's how you give the therapy. You like the patients to feel at home and as much as comfortable as possible during times of treatment.
Labor and delivery, I really enjoy that because I feel like that's one of the special times for parents. And I've said this before, I really feel like it should be a positive experience for the parents, that they can look back on it and think of what a wonderful time they had, you know, bringing this new life into the world. It makes me sad to hear people say, oh, I had a horrible nurse, she was really mean, or they didn't do this, they didn't do that. And I think here at Prevena, we don't hear that response back from our patients.
We are a paramedic service at Pro Ambulance, which means that there's always going to be a paramedic or the highest level of care that you can get on the ground. Working in my department is wonderful. I definitely enjoy what I do. We work together every day. It's a solid, family-oriented environment. We see ourselves as the higher tier of care to providing excellent service. Being a part of Prevena is absolutely where we want to be and want to help continue to grow with that.
The respiratory care department is very unique. I think we all are, I call us one big family. It is nice to have a place to come to when you're not home with your family, to have another family to come to when you come to work. We're a very close, small department, but very close department. We work really well together, and we know that there's always somebody there if we get into trouble or need help or fall behind. We work very, very well together, and it's nice to have that family feeling when you come to work.
In the intensive care unit's a 15-bed unit. My unit's wonderful. We're very much into teamwork. We also have a new enhanced intensive care unit where we are in correlation with some physicians and nurses up in Joliet, where the central unit is, and they monitor our patients through cameras and through the link of our computers so that they can visualize all the data of the patients as well as visualize the patients themselves. So if we get into a situation where we need help or a little more information, or just even if we have questions about a situation, they're more than happy to help us. And they can come in and visualize a patient and help us to better care for that patient.
I like the idea of a faith-based institution because it puts everybody in the same level, same area. We all have the same idea of what ethics should be.
Actually, faith is very important to me personally. I'm a Christian, and I feel that having certain values that you display within the community is very important. Compassionately responding to patients, and if you have the faith, you can actually focus that onto your patients.
You know, there's so many places anymore you can't say certain things, but I'm free to share my faith and what God has done for me.
For me, it allows me to practice what I do best without having to put in jeopardy my morals and my ethical values.
You know, I never considered working anyplace else but here at Prevena Covenant because of beliefs that the administration and the hospital staff have here.
I believe that we are an employer of choice in the Provena Central Illinois region, which consists of Urbana and Danville, Provena Covenant Medical Center in Urbana, Provena United Samaritans in Danville, for many different reasons. We offer our employees the ability to work in an environment where they have the tools and resources they need to do their jobs. So one of the things that our managers do is they talk with their employees regularly, rounding, it's called rounding with their employees, asking them, do they have the tools and resources they need to do their job? That could mean new equipment, it could mean different information software systems. Could mean a lot of different things, but that's employees need to be able to want to do their jobs, want to do them effectively, want to, whether that's taking care of a patient or whether that's working in an area that supports those who take care of patients. The other thing that I think is very important with regard to why we're an employer of choice is that we take the time to truly care about our employees. We focus on reward and recognition, making sure that employees know how valued they are to us. In the healthcare industry, we're all about people. We're all about the people that we take care of. And so truly our greatest assets are our employees. And so we want to make sure that they understand how important they are to us, how appreciative that we are for the services that they provide. We do that through a variety of different programs that we have in place. We do have a reward and recognition team that puts into place various different programs, one of which is called our Shining Star program, where an employee each month is chosen by a committee of highly valued employees. That person is recognized monthly, and then we choose an annual Brightest Star. Employees can recognize each other through what we call star cards. That's very important because if somebody does something for you as a coworker, you want to be able to have a mechanism to recognize them. And we use star cards to do that. Annually we have over 5,000 star cards that are issued each year. And patients can write them on employees or physicians or volunteers, so it's really a peer-to-peer process.
I love this community because it's a larger community, a larger town surrounded by a lot of smaller communities.
I've lived here all my life. I think it offers a lot of things that some cities don't. It's small enough that I pretty much know everybody, or at least I know somebody that knows them.
It is a small, tight-knit community. There are many things that are offered to you that you don't have to go to big cities for. They have good restaurants, they have activities for my children. My wife gets all of her shopping done predominantly here in the Danville area.
I like living in this community because it's small but big. It's you know, not too huge to where it's too hard to get around, but yet it's you know, big enough for you to have plenty of variety of things to do.
We feel like Champaign-Urbana really has a lot to offer with the university, theaters, concerts. There's just a lot here.
I've always lived in this community. It's a small community. You feel like you own part of the community as you volunteer and get to know more people. They seem more like family and friends. So the small community atmosphere is what I like.
I love practicing nursing at Provena.
Everybody here is like my second family.
I think that the compassion, the caring atmosphere that we have at Provena seems like a family to me. I've worked here many years. Many of the same people are still here. We have a lot of long-term employees.
Some of the people I've worked with for over 30 years.
Our values are respect,
integrity,
stewardship,
and excellence.
Yes. Oh dear. Is that making static or something?
You're doing fine.
Not nervous at all.
You and I were just going to talk.
Okay.
Ignore them. Okay? It's just
All right. Anything that makes me look good in about 150 pounds is what I appreciate. So.
Oh, that's it. I was very nervous. I stuttered a lot. I apologize.
I don't know what that means though. But,
And if you want to take a pass, you can pass
No,
on this
we can
question.
pass on that one. It throws everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking
She was in, you shot her
Yeah.
for the act, yeah.
Yeah. You did the photo shoot.
Yeah, my hair's longer now.
Yeah, it is. That's what threw me.
Yeah.
Karina.
Okay.
Okay. So.
So if I mess up, can we stop?
Oh, yes,
Absolutely. There's a lot of tape in here. Video.
They're not going to hear
Yeah.
me.
Oh, so that's not even fair. No video, no pictures. Was she there? No.
I have no idea what Champaign Urbana is like, and so we want to fill them in on that too. And okay, can I get an idea? Okay.
I'm game.
Okay.
So well, maybe I can borrow it and burn it if there's enough there. Is that okay?
And don't make her laugh, okay? So ignore Barry, okay?
Okay.
With the camera.
All righty.
So we're wanting just to find out.
We tease each other a lot because we're together more than we are with our families. Sometimes, 8 hours a day.
Okay, and the gum?
Oh, yeah.
Just stick it underneath here.
Here,
Here, give me a piece of paper.
Here's a trash can right here.
I was going to swallow, but here, I'll just do this.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.